it's Sam. So it's already the end of January. What the heck? I do have empties for you guys today, so I'm gonna go ahead and share them with you. So the very first thing I used up is my Luminous Silk Foundation from Giorgio Armani. The color I have is 5.5. I do mix it with Estee Lauder Double Wear just because this has a beautiful skin-like, kind of like glowy finish. But because I am oily, I have to put it with a more oil control foundation that has a little bit more full coverage. But together, they are fabulous. You guys know I talk about this all the time. I've used probably like 3 or 4 bottles up now. It is expensive, but it's so worth it because I know that when I put my makeup on, it'll last all day long, it'll look great, and it doesn't get all weird or collected, or it's foolproof. Next, I used up the Bounce, just Bounce fabric softeners. I gotta be honest, they're pretty good. They're not my favorite. I think there's ones that smell better. I currently have some downy ones that are I forgot, maybe Orchid or something like that, and they smell really good. They're fine. I mean, they're, you know, they're dryer sheets. I also used up 2 of the Persil Pro Clean Intense Fresh. I get mine at Target, and a lot of the time, guys, if you buy 2, you get like a $10 gift card or like a $5 gift card. So I always just get it at Target because there's always deals, or they're just on sale. It is the most amazing laundry detergent you will ever use. If you mix that with Downy April Fresh fabric softener, your clothes will smell like amazing. And it doesn't just end in the washing machine. Once it dries and then you wear them, like whenever I have done fresh laundry and then the kids get dressed, I'm like, did you spray some perfume? It's not. It's just the fabric, or the laundry detergent and the fabric softener mixed. It's so, so good. Try it. You are gonna love it. And then come back and tell me. Okay, I also used up the DW Home Peony Petals candle. I will say, look, this burned all the way to the very bottom. That's pretty darn good. And I got this at TJ Maxx for like $6 or something. So I loved that candle. That was awesome. And it smelled really nice of flowers. And then I also used up, the same one, but this one didn't burn down quite as low, but still pretty low. I mean, it's pretty much almost gone. So these are just so delightful. They're super sweet and floral. I just absolutely love these candles, and I really like the big 3 ones because they look fancy. Also used up another one. This was in, oh gosh, what was the box called? Somewhere on my Instagram. I cannot remember what the box is called, but I'll look it up and I'll link it down below. It's like a little box that comes, and you get like candles, and I think there was like a little treat in there as well. But anyway, this is the Cozy Light Candle Company in Cinnamon Vanilla. This one was really yummy. It's really strong of like cinnamon, like you're baking cinnamon rolls. It was really nice. I had this in the living room, and it always smelled like I was baking, and I wasn't. Then I used up the Yasa Studios. This one is I always forget what the time is. Oh gosh, I can't figure that out because I'm not smart enough for that. What is that time? That's the time that it is. I'll try and figure out which one it is, and I'll link it down below. I love these candles. They're really chic. They're black, and then they just have the white and rose gold little sticker. This one is gardenia, so it's really nice for the springtime and summer. It's just like a really soft, gorgeous, just flower, like bouquet of flowers, or like a garden. It's really nice. They're very subtle though, so if you're someone who likes a super strong candle, may not be for you. But if you like to sneak in a candle, like I remember growing up, my dad would not let us burn candles, most likely because he didn't want us to burn the house down, which I get, but he didn't like the strong scent of candles. So this is a really good one if you maybe have like a man in your home that doesn't care for a very strong scented candle. This one is really good. These are all really good because they're quite subtle. You can smell them, but it's not like overwhelming where it's like, oh my god, I'm getting a headache from your candle. So, and they're just really chic. They look very posh. Okay, next I used up the Kerastase Reflection Bain Chromatique. Oh god, what is this hair doing? This is the multi-protecting shampoo for color treated or highlighted hair. This is what I've been using now that my hair is kind of this blush tone. It's actually faded out to be a really gorgeous color. I'm kind of obsessed with it. It's like so beautiful. This is nice. It's sulfate free, but it does still lather quite well. It smells very fresh, kind of florally a little bit, and it's pink. So it's cute, but I really like it. I mean, this color fades out so fast. The pink is like, see you later. So I feel like this is nice just because it gives me a little bit of extra protection from fading, because the pink is really hard to keep in your hair. We also used up the Body Shop Banana Truly Nourishing Conditioner. This is so good. I love this conditioner. I actually use those together. I don't really care for the conditioner from the Kerastase, that same line. I like the mask, but the conditioner is a little weak sauce for me. So I just use this one, and this one, it's for normal to dry hair. It leaves my hair feeling really soft and silky and shiny, but it doesn't, I don't think that it, I mean, conditioners really don't strip. It's more the shampoo that you need to worry about, so I just use this. And it smells like bananas, and it just is, it always makes my hair so healthy whenever I use this. And they have new packaging too, which is kind of cool. I like it a little better than the last one. Okay, I did use up a Secret Clinical Strength Smooth Solid Stress Response. I get mine at Target. These are really, really good. I mean, I just feel like I have such a hard time finding other deodorants that work, that don't mix with my chemistry and make me smell weird. This is the only one. It smells like peaches, I think. Yeah, it smells like peach, and it just makes you smell so good, and it works, so I use it. It's a little bit more expensive than just regular because it's the clinical strength, but you don't want to smell, so spend the money and do it. This is the Elemis Active Hair and Body Wash. I actually got this for Christmas for Jay. It was like in a little set. He seemed to really like it. It's very manly smelling. It smells like pepper and cleanness. Oh, we also used up another candle that was the same company, the Cozy Light Candle Company, Cozy Nights. I can't remember what this one smells like. I like it because it's in this cute little jar. There's like no more wax in there, so I don't really know what it smells like. I seem to remember it was kind of like a yummy, kind of vanilla-y, kind of like warm, Christmassy scent, if I remember correctly. I know it was good. I mean, I obviously burned it, so it must have been nice. Then I used up my Differin Gel. I'm actually currently out of it, and I need to buy some more. This is the Adapalene Gel, 0.1%. It's an acne treatment. It used to be prescription only. Now it's over the counter. It's super affordable. It's like 20 bucks for a full size, maybe 25. I did use up a whole entire thing. I do feel like my skin, it works really well, and then once I've been using a product for so many months, it's like my skin gets immune, and it's like, just kidding, we found a way to come around it. So I'm currently using another acne system, which I'm actually really happy with. I mean, I feel like I constantly have texture. It's like those won't go away. But as far as like the big huge cysts, I only have one, and that one's almost gone. I have two massive cysts at the moment, but they're small, like they're pretty much almost going. It's just like this little texture around this side specifically. This one's not even that bad. It's this side. I don't know what is wrong with this side of my face, but it's jacked. I hate it. So this one worked really well, and I do kind of, basically I was using it every night, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna like kind of like wean myself off of it and then kind of like introduce it back. So I started doing it like a couple times a week, just so that my body, like, I don't know what's wrong with my body, but it gets like immune to acne treatments. And it just like my acne figures out a way to just be like, oh, you are not gonna hold me down, okay? Once I repurchase, then I'll probably go back to using it like every other night, just to kind of like introduce it back into my you know, my routine, because it is quite strong. It does dry your skin out, but I had a really good amount. I mean, I do think it does work. I definitely think it helps. It also kind of seems to like really kind of tighten your pores. Like I have noticed since I stopped using this, I've been noticing my pores on my forehead are way bigger than they used to be. And I've also been getting little bumps on my forehead, which I was not getting when I was using this. So I'm definitely going to repurchase it and start it again. But I mean, it's worth a shot. For me, I'm just so afraid to try stuff orally because they all have these weird side effects. I don't know what they're doing to my kidneys or my liver or my anything inside. It just really stresses me out. I don't know. I never used to be that scared of things, but now that I'm a mom, I'm like, oh, it's not going to take 5 years off my life with my babies. Like, I don't know. I'm really weird about it. So I'm super skeptical about taking things orally. And probably if I did take something orally, I wouldn't even be having these problems. But I'm so scared of what it's doing to me because everything that they've told me that I need to try, I have to take long term. It's not like, oh, you can just take it for a couple months and then you'll be fine. It's like, no, you have to take it basically probably until you start menopause, and then maybe your skin will be nice. Maybe it'll get worse. I don't know. But it's not like a super simple, quick solution. It's like a very drawn out, like, yeah, you need to continue using this month after month, year after year. And I just don't know what that does to your insides. It can't be great for you. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I don't even take Tylenol, guys. I'm like super weird about anything ingesting in my body. I'll stick it all on my face, but I don't want to take things orally because I like my liver and kidneys and things. And I just feel like medications are, they're sketchy. So I try as much as I can for my face topically and hope that my zits will go away one day. Long story short, this does work, but I got immune to it, so I'm gonna restart it soon. Okay, I also used up the Multivitamin Thermafoliant from Dermalogica. This is amazing. It's expensive, but you need to get it in your life. It is such a good exfoliator because it's super duper finely grit, so it basically covers every single bit of your skin. It's so, oh, I love it. When you put it on your face and then you get a little bit of water on your hands and then rub it in, it warms up because it's a thermafoliant and it gets kind of warm and delightful on your face. It does such a good job of making your skin super polished, super smooth, super like squeaky clean and delightful. I use this in the mornings before my makeup, and it just depends. Sometimes I feel like I have to go through, like I do it more often, and then sometimes I'm like, oh, my face isn't actually like that cruddy today, so I don't have as much to exfoliate. So good, guys. You need to get this in your life. It's so amazing. Okay, and then another little acne treatment that I loved, and it went so quick. This is the Renee Rouleau Nighttime Spot Lotion. This is currently the acne treatment that I'm using, or not this specifically, but the acne kind of regimen is all from Renee Rouleau. I love her stuff. It is so good. Again, it's a little pricey, but I feel like it does a really good job with the cysts. They have this anti-cyst treatment, and that's what I've been using on my neck because that's where I break out, like as far as actual pimples is usually my neck. Sometimes I'll get like a lip zit or like one big one down here, but for the most part it's all on my neck, which is super weird. This one is amazing because it's a nighttime spot lotion. So basically just dip a Q-tip, a clean Q-tip each zit. Don't be double dipping in there. So you just flip the Q-tip and get it up. Sometimes I use like 6 Q-tips, depends on how bad my skin is. But you just press it and it's like this kind of like chalky powder, and you put it on the big zits that you just want to dry up. So you do it overnight, and then in the morning they're way smaller than they were before and they're dried up. So it just makes it so that your skin clears up a lot quicker than if you didn't use it. I haven't repurchased a new one yet. I need to. I keep on putting it off. But I really love this. It's really nice just if you have a big one and you're like, oh my gosh, this needs to come to a head, or it just needs to dry up. This is a really, really great option. It doesn't last a whole, I mean, saying that, I have a lot of zits, but if you are someone who just occasionally gets like a massive whopper and you're like, whoa, Nelly, what is this? This would be great for you. It would last you a really long time. If you are someone who has a pretty decent amount, especially when they're like, for me, it's all scattered on my neck. It's decent at the moment, but the more zits you have, the more you're going to use, and this will go pretty quick. I think it lasted me like maybe 3 weeks or a month, not very long, but I think it's like $30-something. It's worth it. It's really good. It smells quite strong, but it's so good. Okay, then I used up the Beachwood Essentials Energizing Blend. These are little oils that I use in my diffusers. We have 3 diffusers in the house, and I love them. They're just my favorite thing. I also used up the Relaxation Blend. What was that one? Oh, so I used Energizing. So the Energizing one is like orangey, kind of like citrus. What is that other smell in there? I don't know. It's so good. It's so amazing. The Relaxation one is very just kind of like calming. Oh, yeah. It's like, what is that? Tea tree, possibly lavender. It's super soothing. That's what I use at nighttime, and then I use the Energizing one in the day. And then I also used up the Bulgarian lavender oil, and that one is just straight up lavender. Yes! It's like you're at the spa. These are so good, so good though. They're really strong. They make the whole house smell delightful. I also have the diffusers from them as well, and the diffusers are beautiful, and they put off different colored lights, so they're really fun. It's like a nice little night light for the kids. So yes, love those. And then last but not least, you guys just saw this in my video on Monday. I used up the Derma E Firming Magnetic Clay Mask. This has adzuki beans and spearmint. This was a really beautiful mask. I will leave the link down below for me applying it so you can see what it looks like when it's on, as well as kind of my thoughts, but it was really good. I liked it a lot. They're in these individual packets now. You can also buy them as a pack, so you can just buy one, I believe, for $4, or you can buy 3 for $12, and then you kind of have like a little pack of them. but they're just really convenient because they're just a single use. You squeeze it all out, you put it on, and then you can just throw it away. So they're nice for traveling as well. I mean, I know that this is kind of the time of year where people start booking their vacations. So if you do want a mask while you're on vacay, you could pack one of those. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you find it helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Everything, as always, will be listed and linked down below. So if there's something that you must have in your life, check down below. It'll be there if I can find it. Give me a thumbs up if you like January empties, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.